Hello, YouTube. I'm back again. Let me adjust this a little bit. Yeah, there you go. That's better. I just want to say it's the last video I'm gonna do, last live video I'm gonna do for 2022. I mean 2022, 2021. Yeah, with a little under the weather for Christmas, but I'm doing better now. My wife been nursing me back to health, with medicine and orange juice and soups and stuff like that. Yep. But anyway, everybody North Shore preparedness, how he's going through a situation and everything. So I didn't need to make a video to let everybody know because there's enough videos out there that everybody knows that he's going through some situation. I just want to make sure I let everybody know that, just because we don't mention it, we're not forgetting him. We're praying for him and stuff like that. Okay. So anyway, let me get into this video. My video this week is for overthinking. Sometimes we have a tendency to overthink things. Now, I had family here for the holiday, for Christmas and everything. And some of my family members think I'm QAnon. I am not QAnon. Yeah, it's just crazy. But I'm not a conspiracy theory. I'm just one of them people out here that just not happy with where things going sometimes with our government, when they sit up there and they tell us lies and don't tell us the truth and everything like that. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that's what's going on. Hey JH556, how you doing? So I'm not going to make this a very long video. I'm just going to talk a little bit, because we can't be living in the past because 2021 is gone. Now we got to step up and step forward to 2022, and things are going to happen fast. They always do. Hey, Andale Homesteading. Hey, my tiny garden. So, they say listening while I'm cooking. Have out of the house. Yeah, that's why I was laughing out loud too. But anyway, yeah. So, like I said, we got to start looking forward to 2022. Get ready for the spring. Get ready to get our gardens in and everything. Because if you don't grow, you need to start learning how to grow. Now's the time to get you a book or get you some videos or check out some of these other people videos that's growing. Because see, I'm up here in the Northeast. We don't grow in the winter. The ground is not good for growing. We have snow. Lots of snow, ice. We can't really start growing until maybe mid-March, or late April. So yeah, so you got to get your seeds together. Hope everybody start getting seeds because seeds are gonna be like they were last year when we was trying to get seeds and there was no seeds available for a while there. Hey, Fat Man Prepping, how you doing? How you doing, Gardner Josh? Yeah, so like I said, I'm not gonna talk too long. I'm just gonna let everybody know what's going on because, like I said, this is my last video for 2021. Okay, and like I said, we got to get ready for the future because everybody know that 2022 is going to be a bad year. I mean, it may not look like it's going to be a bad year, but we didn't think 2021 was going to be a bad year either, but it did become a bad year. Excuse me. Let's see, what do you grow anything inside? Uh, Batman prepping. I don't grow anything inside. I got container gardens, and I only grow outside. Now I got them put in container garden because if something happened and I have to move my garden inside, I could, because I don't grow a lot. Like last year, I did potatoes, I did onions, I did I did melons year before, but I did peppers. They came up pretty good. I got the self-seeded potatoes, so I'm ready for next year. And yeah, so that's the only reason I put mine in the containers because like if something happened and I'm in the city, I can always move my food, my garden, I should say, inside. I do have a upstairs back porch I could put them on out so they can still get some air and some sunshine from outside. Oh, who is this? Mo Hustler 314. Yeah, okay, that's new. Welcome to my channel. Yeah. So anyway, let's see. My tiny garden said I grow inside with grow lights. I was thinking about grow lights, but if I do grow lights, I think I would do my garden in the basement because I got room down there and I can hook the lights up. But I don't know how grow lights will be. But a lot of people use grow lights. They do inside gardening. So I think I might experiment this summer with some grow lights toward the end of the summer, maybe in the fall. So yeah, but you got to grow something. You got to keep something. I mean, I'm not up in to the point where I'm at getting chickens or anything like that, or pigs or anything like that. No, I'm just ready to basically just keep my garden going. I'm gonna expand it a little bit this year. Maybe add a couple of more containers. Yeah, because I see that's all part of prepping. See, a lot of people don't understand that what we do to serve our kids, not our community. We do it to serve our family. We prep and we put away stuff and we have stuff. So when the lights go out, our kids and our family don't have to run to some neighbor's house trying to get a light, or something like that. It's not like the 60s when we used to be a kid and the lights go out and everybody had candles and stuff like that and the hot wax. You remember that if you're old as I am? No, you better have your own. You know what they say, mama may have, papa may have, God bless the child that got his own. So we may got to make sure that you don't want to have to go to your neighbors to borrow stuff because you don't know what cost you might have to pay. Hey, prepared veterans. How you doing? Hey, folks. Hope you all had good Christmas. Looking forward to the new year. We moved our garden inside when it got cold. Yeah, I'm like I said. I think maybe this fall I might do something with not the whole garden, but maybe a couple of things. I might start to try to grow on the inside with some grow lights, like my tiny gardener was saying. Maybe I might expand a little bit, but like I said, I am planning on expanding my garden a little bit more. So anyway, let me finish saying yeah, I have a tendency to overthink things sometimes, which is a good thing because sometimes it's always better to be prepared and have than not be prepared and have not. And I'm one of them people that always seems to have one of them brains that's always running around. Stuff is always going in circles in my neighborhood and stuff like that. My brain, the neighborhood of my brain and stuff like that, which is a good thing. I'm always overthinking things sometimes. You know. So anyway, our government is doing okay. I mean, it didn't collapse. Wall Street didn't fall apart. Well, Wall Street ain't gonna never fall apart, regardless of what they do, because we giving them money all the time. We pump money into it, and we don't even tell our people. We don't tell our constituents. They just pump money into it automatically, so we don't really know. But anyway, I had a good Christmas. Wasn't bad. Had my daughters here and my grandson. He's over there. He's over there trying to take a nap, but you know how that is. I expect him to be running around here in a minute. Let's see. Hope you all had a good Christmas. Looking forward to the new year. Yeah. Excuse me. I had to cough. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, I'm not going to make this very long. I may talk about maybe 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, but it's just crazy the way things are now. And the most dangerous thing right now here is what we have to deal with in Cleveland is all the carjackings and stuff like that, and all the lawlessness that's going on. Because see, it seems like the criminal element is taking advantage of the fact that we don't have our full strength of police force anymore. You know what I mean? That we lost a lot of police officers and we didn't replace them. And now it seems like a lot of reckless teenagers are running around carjacking people out here, east side and west side. They going to our entertainment districts. which is never a good thing, especially for a city that depends on tourism. We just had some carjackings out in Little Italy. So if you ever come to Cleveland, they always say, "Yeah, go to Little Italy." Yeah, we just had somebody carjack some people up in Little Italy, and we have a university up there too. We have a Case Western Reserve University, which is right around the corner from there. So, like I said, this crime is really out of control. It's out of control. You say. Let's see. Now is a good time to evaluate last year and plan ahead for new projects. That's what I'm doing. I'm evaluating last year, and I'm like I said, I'm spraying my garden, and I think I'm upgrade some preps. I think I want to get some more outside security lights for around the house. Hey, Tennessee Technical. Okay. Say in Chicago. Ooh, Chicago. Chicago, big city, bigger than Cleveland. Cleveland is small potatoes compared to Chicago and New York. Yeah. And you would think that the people in charge would try to do what they can to do better, but we got a change of government coming in I think January 5th. We change over to our new mayor and his new chief of police and all them people, nigga. They made promises. I want to see, I'm so tired of all these politicians on the local level and on the state level and on the federal level that sit up here and they make promises just to get our votes and lie to us. I done got to the point where I'm numb to it, because like I say, they promise us this, that, and the other. And like I said, it's two sides of the same bird. I don't care, Republican, Democrat, it don't matter. It don't matter. It wouldn't even be political party. The fact that you couldn't be the president of the United States unless you belong to one of those parties, and that's the only thing that changes things. You cannot be the president of the United States unless you belong to the Republican or Democratic parties. Ain't that crazy? You know, you couldn't be an independent and be president because you don't get the votes. Because the electoral college is not set up like that. It's set up for Republicans and Democrats only. Nobody else gets the votes. Yeah, let's see. Hey, pause yet. Better late than never. Man. When voting with you, when voting, you just voting for the best life. You absolutely right. You voting for the person that can tell the best stories. You know what I mean? You vote for the person that can tell the best story. So that's how it is. So it's nothing we really do. Because we have our good politicians, we have our bad politicians, and like I say, they always play good cop and bad cop, and we the people are in the middle of all this mess, and they don't even care about us because first of all, we're not the super mega rich, because those are the ones that really make policy, with their lobbyists and everything like that. The rest of us, we just get the trickle down effect. Whatever they say goes, we do. It ain't the fact that we want to do it. It ain't the fact that it's the best thing for us. It's the fact that that's the way things is. So hey, and then people keep talking about a war coming. I have no idea what's going on with them people over there in Russia. I don't trust Russia. Never trust Russia. Would never trust Russia in my life. I mean, people say China's worse. Russia, Russia's worse. Believe me, China, they gonna destroy people economically, which they trying. But Russia, no, 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 no. They have a history. They have a history since the what 1900 since the Tsar. So don't be fooled because they think they're your friends now because they wear suits and ties. They still the same old Bolsheviks, so communists or whatever you want to call them. Hey, Simply Jan, how you doing? Happy New Year's. Yeah, New Year's is what? A couple of days away. Yeah, New Year's Eve is tomorrow, and then you got New Year's. Yep. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to make sure I get this video done, my last one of the year, and reflect on things. And like I said, I've been overthinking a lot of things, but I'm not gonna overthink too much. Like I say, Tuesday nights, Tuesday nights about midnight, I'm gonna start going live. I'm gonna be talking about stuff like Star Wars and uh, Babylon 5 and Battlestar Galactica, you know, time travel, you know, that's stuff, So I'm gonna be just talking about stuff because there's a lot of stuff out there that's entertaining. I'm not gonna talk too much about the TV series Utopia because they don't want us to talk about that. But I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna do that on if you're a late night owl and you want to just go down the rabbit hole, you can hang with me on Tuesday nights. Like I said, it's gonna be a little fun. Maybe have some jokes and stuff like that. Okay. In between prepping, good afternoon. Let's see. Paul said I would trust Russia before this Congress. Well, you know what? I wouldn't trust Russia. No way, no how. Not even for that. I trust my congressman because they was elected. I mean, I trust my state congressman, but I don't know about anybody else's state congressman because I did vote for my congressmen. But I'm just saying, you never know. I mean, some people got alternative agendas. See, America is a strange country. This what they call this experiment that they call America. We call our country is called an experiment, and I understand where they're going with this because a lot of people that's in office now, 40, 50-year politicians, they figured it out. They got in there. They came up through the dirt, through the mud, coal miners' daughters and sons and stuff like that. And all of a sudden they mega rich, mega rich. I'm not talking a million, 2 million. I'm talking about multi-million. I'm talking about it's nothing for them to have 50 to $100 million put away. Maybe even more. Some of them do have more because I can't say for sure if they were doing inside trading because they did catch a couple of them this past year, inside trading or whatever they did. But every last one of them, a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. Let's see here. Recording album. Hello. You too. I'm back again. Hey, Makeup University. How you doing? Yeah, you know what? I haven't been watching your channel in a while. I've been tied up watching a lot of other channels. That's one thing. Let me tell you something. Those of you that trying to get monetized and trying to grow your channels, once you get over 1,000 subscribers and you start working hard to get your channel monetized with the work hours, the watch hours or whatever, you got a whole lot of videos to watch, and you just can't keep up with everybody's video. You just can't keep up with everybody's video. That's my wife in the background back there. Yeah. So anyway, we try to do what we can. We try to do what we can. Let's say prepare better forget politics. It ain't worth wasting our. You're right. I don't forget about politics. I don't even waste my time over it anymore. Uh, because like I say, that's last year. We're moving on to another one this year. You're going to something else. Prepare better, and we the people at the bottom are being constantly trodden on and held in contempt. But you know what? We the backbone. I mean, when things go bad, we the backbone. If anything really go bad again, let's say they say Miss Urban Grandpa Prepper putting in a cameo. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing back there. She's doing something. She might be making my grandson something to drink. I don't know. So anyway, we got to just hang in there because, like I said, it's not going to be easy for us. It never is. It never is when you like I say, what they called us the middle class, but then again, like I said, there is no more middle class. When you're not the upper echelon or the upper elite, you know, we don't go to these super Hollywood parties or hang out with the mega rich, and we don't all drive those expensive Tesla cars. By the way, they recall 500,000 Teslas. We don't have that. We normal guys, we normal people. We get up every day. We either go to our own businesses we running, or we go to our own work jobs that we have, and we work our 9 to 5 or 10 to 12s or whatever they got. I mean, we do what we can because that's what we do. You know what I mean? We're not the super rich or the super powerful, and that's the ones who really make the decisions. I mean, you see what happened last year when they was having this I would say a panic, and the super rich got scared and they went out there and they bought all that land out in Greenland and what's that other place down there by Australia? New Zealand. They bought all them bunkers in New Zealand and they was buying all the survival food where nobody could get none and stuff like that. I mean, I understand because I want to survive too. I mean, but I don't have that kind of making money that they have. You see, I want to survive too, but it ain't in our cards unless you take care of yourself right now and do what you can do. Because as you know as well as I know, that the federal government can't handle a big disaster. They cannot handle big disaster. Let's just say, Reverend Brethren say $20,000 for a replacement battery. That's for the Tesla. That's for the Tesla. Wow, I brought low class. Wow, because that's what make the car go. The battery. Wow, I like being normal. I don't want to be an elite. Well, we won't be elites, and then I'm waiting to see what they're gonna do with Bill Gates and this land that he all bought. He bought all his farmland. I want to know if he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna make what's that mega city. He's gonna make super mega city. Hands in the dirt. Hey, hands in the dirt. How you doing? I like being normal. I don't want to be. Yeah, because because he wants to make his own city. He wants to leave a mark. You know what I mean? He wants to make his own what is it? Metropolis. You know what I mean? He wants to make his own metropolis, just like Elon Musk want to make his own race. Of super robots. And people think I'm crazy when I tell them, man, there's robots out there that can do everything a human can and much more. And all we got to do is just sit back and watch them take over because they're going to become sentient beings. The craziest thing I heard last year was Jeff Bezos talking about putting in microchips in people's brains to help them live longer, another 50, 60 years. So, that's all behind us now. We just got to go forward and move forward because we got no choice. Don't even bother looking back. Just keep looking ahead. Let's see. Fat Man Prepping says, when I win the Powerball Saturday, I'm investing in this city. In his city. Yeah. Yeah, buy some land around the city. Matter of fact, I was watching Michael Farmer the other day, and Michael Farmer said he's going to buy some land around Bill Gates' super city, on the outskirts of town. Excuse me. So anyway, like I said, ain't no use of being afraid. Don't even worry about it because, like I said, it's gonna be a lot of things we're gonna have to worry about this year. They call this a black winter. Black winter is coming, and with other things we got to worry about, ain't no use of worrying about the super rich. They're gonna be whatever they're gonna be, and we're gonna be wherever we're gonna be. It's not in our hands. It's in God's hands, and we just gotta roll with the punches because I don't think God is gonna let us fall. You know what I mean? If He do, we got to get back up. But I don't think He's gonna let us fall. I think we don't have to sacrifice our happiness for those others. The super rich. Because when things do happen, what they say, the high becomes the low and the low becomes the high. So since I consider myself one of the low, I guess I might end up being the high. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on. But like I said, I didn't really want to talk too much. You know what I mean? It's just one of them things out here. I just want to make sure I get my Thursday in, and like I said, I'm gonna start going Tuesday, but I'm gonna still do Thursdays for sure. And like I said, I'm not gonna neglect my Thursdays because I always been doing Thursdays. Let's say Pulse Jet says Howard. Hughes owned most of the land on the west of Tucson, Arizona. Most went to the military. Yeah, Howard Hughes, man. I remember Howard Hughes. You know what I mean? He was when I was a kid, when I was growing up, he was the richest man in the world. He he was they said he was crazy. I don't know. I remember when he died. I was in high school when he died. But yeah, he was in that hotel room watching Ice Station Zebra. Howard Hughes. Yeah, over and over and over again. I watched some of the TV shows and stuff, but Howard Hughes, yeah, he was rich. But you see, that's what happened to some people. You know, it's like these big pharmaceutical magnets. You know, they the new mega rich. You know, from getting everybody hooked on them opioids and stuff like that. You know, didn't know what the cost. Well, I don't know if they did or didn't. Didn't know what the cost or the price was that the people would have to pay down the line because hundreds of thousands of people died from opioids. Hundreds of people, hundreds of thousands of people. That was So anyway, mm, yeah, dealing with our government is like a broken bad marriage. You know what I mean? It just can't something that just can't be fixed. It's got to be changed. It's got to be changed. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. Let's see, pause at 12 a.m. It's too late for this old man. Yeah, I hear you. Eat first. I hear you. Because sometimes I can't sleep. Yeah. Let's see, he went bunkers. Yeah, Howard Hughes went bunkers. Let's see, Shaky. I love you, Grandpa. Happy New Year, and you and Grandma and the family. Okay. Thank you, Shaky. Yeah. That's right. So anyway, grandson eating lunch. He's saying his grace. So anyway, like I said, yeah. So I will continue to go live on Tuesdays, and I will continue to go live on Thursdays, yeah, in the afternoon. But like I said, I'm not gonna be on here too long today because, like I said, I don't really have too much to talk about because I mean it's basically I'm just sitting up here thinking that sometimes I overthink things and I might have to just forget about all that stuff that they have done to us in the past and all the lies and the promises that were broken and just go on to the next phase of the next year. Because if I linger on all the broken promises that the government made from both sides, then I would never be able to move forward. So sometimes you got to step out on faith and just keep moving forward. And that's what I'm gonna do because, like I said, you know, you just can't. You just gotta try to fill that void of being lied to with something that's the truth. And the truth is growing gardens, prepping, getting you a couple of generators, taking care of your family, and then you don't have to worry about all the what they're promising of the stimulus and this and that and the other. Because see, I figured it out. They're not gonna give nobody any money until maybe November or October, right before the election, so that they can say, look, we gave y'all money, now go out and vote for us. Happened before. It happened before. It will happen again. So, like I say, hey, we do what we can do. We do what we do. And they do what they do because that's the way it is. Because they've been planning these midterm elections for since the end of the last election. That's all you hear. Midterm. We ain't even out of a presidential election yet. And then they started talking midterm. And now they already started talking about the next election. And it's just so much stuff. You can't get nothing done because they talk. Take that tab. You hear me? You just can't get nothing done because they talk. They talking all this other stuff. And I'm just sitting back waiting for all the stuff that they're gonna come out with. It's just so hilarious sometimes when you watch these political races and you hear craziness come out. You know, it just makes you wonder why would somebody even run with so many skeletons in their closets? You know what I mean? And then you sit back and you just laugh at it. Nice job. Have fun watching the fireworks. Keep those pets safe. Yeah. Oh, my dog like fireworks. He's not scared of them. He's not scared of fireworks. He don't run in the house and he doesn't run under the bed. He'll sit right there on the porch with me. Ain't that right, dog? Ain't that right, Porker? He's right here. He's right here. Yeah. See? See, right here. Yeah. Yeah. It's my Porker. Yeah. Oh, oh. Go on over there and play with James. Yeah, like I said, he ain't too far from me where I'm at. And he's always around me. His nose is cold too. So anyway, yeah, that's my buddy. I protect him because he protected us. He makes that noise around the house, and it don't seem right. I got cameras and stuff, but it's nothing could tell something else there outside other than a dog because they know if it's a raccoon or a skunk or a possum that possibly out in your yard, he will start to running and acting crazy, and then he'll start barking. And then I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's my pig. Jack Russell Terrier. His name is Guinea Pig. I didn't name him. My daughter named him, and that's the name he got, Guinea Pig. And so I just call him Pig, Porker, Mr. Pig, whatever. He answers to it all. Yes. Yep. Let's see. Hey, in between prepping, how you doing? Okay. So I got 10 people in the chat and I got 13 thumbs up. That's good. Because a lot of people they don't go live in the afternoon, but I do, you know, because I could go live on Fridays or Saturdays and stuff like that. But the problem with that is I don't want to step on anybody else's toes because there's a lot of people that's been doing this a lot longer than I have as far as having a channel. And I don't want to try to take their subscribers because a lot of you guys that's watching me watch them because a lot of times when I get a chance, I go watch them and I see I got like two or three guys, they might be having the same show at the same time. I might be wanting to watch Alaska Prepper, but he's on the same time as Magic Prepper, or he's on the same time as the Angry Prepper, because sometimes they all overlap, and it's hard to watch them live if they all come on at the same time live. So I try not to get tied up in too many of the other guys' lives. They go live when they go live. But those are good channels. I watch them all. Let's see, Deanna Waters. Hello, you all. Yeah. So, like I say, the weather here in Ohio is not bad, especially in Northeast Ohio and Cleveland. We gonna have a little rain. Excuse me. We're gonna have a little rain. It's gonna be like 50 degrees here. I mean, it's hazy now, but the next couple of days is gonna be nice. So we're gonna bring in the New Year's all right. But then after that, the weather's gonna come in. We might get some of that weather that they got out west. With those snowstorms and all that stuff that's coming. I see down south and around Tennessee and stuff like that, and Kansas and stuff like that, that they're getting ready to get hit again.